everyone. Happy Friday it is. Thank God it's Friday. Wow, what a whirlwind week it's been. Woohoo! I'm finally, slowly but surely, getting more and more sleep every night, coming off of the time clocks, daylight saving shenanigan time, and the election time, and just everything is happening slow but sure. I believe that President Trump is going to have a complete Middle East peace something happening before he gets into office. Right now, we know that there's a ceasefire, and that's a good thing, but it reminds me of when Reagan was voted into office and the hostages were freed. That was just a glorious feeling for our nation. Our nation truly, though, has to get it together. We, the people, have to get it together. If you didn't vote for Trump, cool your jets. Tamper down your emotions. Seriously. Liz Cheney, come on, Liz. He didn't threaten to put you in front of a firing squad. I don't get that woman. I don't get her. I don't get her dad. I don't get rhinos. President Trump is building up his cabinet with close scrutiny to individuals. And a lot has to do with, it's not like what you say necessarily, it's also what you do. And you can talk a big game, but what are you doing to state that your opinions is what you believe in your head and your heart, that you're actually acting out in real life and doing? So that's exciting. I asked one of the young girls if I was to guess how old she is. I don't know. Let's say 21, because I don't know. I asked her, I said, well, were you excited? Was this your first time voting on Tuesday? And she said to me, I didn't register to vote. Kind of in a quiet, sheepish sort of tone. You didn't take the time. That was her verbiage. I didn't take the time to go and register to vote. Now, the youngins of the day know full well that they're on that internet constantly. They must be under some kind of a rock, or not plugged into reality, or I don't get it. She still lives at home. Her parents are conservatives. You would think that they would have taken her by the little hand and said, come on, let's go and register. Today's voting day, honey. Did you vote? No, not did you vote. Go and vote. I know now. I know that my granddaughter just turned 18, but I have not messaged her since the election, and if she's listening right now, let me know if you registered to vote. I trust that my stepdaughter and stepson got her to the polls and told her how to register to vote. And it's not a matter of, well, my daughter, my son, etc. They're adults now. They have free will. If they don't want to vote, they don't have to. I hope that's not the case with the lion's share of American parents these days. I truly hope that's not the case. But it is what it is. Maybe this weekend I'll message her and ask her if she was happy with the results. Unless she was watching some of the breakdowns that the popular singers and songwriters and late night TV talk hosts were crying, grown, as they say, the expression is grown ass men bawling up a storm. Oh, how do you guys like my earrings, by the way? Someone asked me at work where I got my Christian earrings from. a little close-up shot if you can see that. I said, Christian earrings. Oh, that's right. These are threaded. They look kind of like fish, though, don't they? They're very thin gold, and you thread them from behind. I have learned the hard lesson to put a plug in on the backside because they've actually come out of my ears on a couple of occasions, so I don't want to lose them. There I go, squirrel! Back to the picture. The next 2 years, though, we gotta get it together. The House, the Senate, we have the ability to rein in. And Americans that voted for Donald Trump, I hope you guys are not oblivious to the fact that it just doesn't take a stroke of his pen. Seriously, President Trump is not a dictator, so he just can't strike his pen and say, you get free whatever benefits, because that's not how it goes, and we're not going to tax tips immediately, and we're not going to tax Social Security, and we're not going to tax overtime. It's not going to happen overnight. We've got 2 years and a lot to make up for. I mean, shoot, we have to send the illegal immigrants back to wherever they came from by whatever means we can to their original country of origin. We just can't dump them off at the border and say, okay, walk home. Sounds ideal in the real world. I mean, that's kind of sort of how many of them got there, unless they came in or they were flown in, like we've heard that story before. So yeah, we have got 2 years of kicking butt and being fiscally responsible. Open up that pipeline. Let's get some cheap gas in here. Let's do all the good things, but it's going to take time. And if the House of Representatives, Congress, Senate, if we all have to make a turn here, if we all stand behind our elected officials that we put into office and understand that they have a big job to do for 2 years, nothing's going to happen overnight, but it will eventually get there. We cannot have the party of the spenders in office, the liberals. I'm not going to necessarily say Democrats, because there are some Democrats that really are the blue dog Democrats, the type of people I grew up with, but they're so used to voting for their party for so many years, that they became oblivious and just see the word Democrat and fill in the blank. As a matter of fact, I had a couple Democrats on my ballot that were the only people running, sole people running for that office, that I didn't even vote for. They said Democrat, I'm not going to vote for them. And my town hall representative, they said flat out to me at the election day, oh, we don't pre-vote up here at all. We don't do that up here. Okay. Oh, well, that's another person I'm going to have to keep in my mental back of my brain and not get her in office again if it's up to me. I don't know. It's a good old boy network. You think growing up in the country, it's all good. It's not like Andy Griffith and Opie. It's just not up here. These people are extremely ignorant. Extremely. So, all right then. That's the thoughts for Friday. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Take care, and we will talk over the weekend. Cheers, y'all.